What's up, guys? Just wanted to hop in real quick here before the video starts to say I am giving a PC away at 500 subs. Benchmarking videos will be linked in the description and the right hand corner. And now back to the video. So my current regular PC has a Ryzen 7 3700X in it. If you know, or rather if you don't know, I guess I should be saying, it does not, it's one of those CPUs that does not come with a cooler. Higher power draw equals more heat, and a stock cooler is not provided with the 3700X. At the time I bought it, I was deciding to be kind of cheap, and I had an extra cooler on hand, so I went ahead and just used a stock cooler. I threw one in there and have been using that for a couple of months. Now, usually the temperatures are in the 70-degree range during gaming. But I noticed that when I had some multiple tasks, or when I had multiple windows going on, I was streaming on YouTube, not streaming, but watching stuff on YouTube, and had the game run at the same time. I noticed that I finally crossed over from the 70s into the 80-degree territory. Not like deep, and it wasn't consistent. I think I had touched like maybe 81 at the highest, and I was averaging 79 degrees Celsius or whatnot, but 79 to 81, right around there. And I decided it was finally time to upgrade the cooler. Now, my problem is I've been considering case swapping my my setup. As a matter of fact, I bought a 9070 recently, and I have a white one, so I've been planning on doing an all-white build for myself. I already have a case that I have set aside for it. I have most everything I need. I have the CPU on order right now, and I have a couple of more parts coming for it, and it'll be done. Anyway, the whole point of me saying this is I wanted a new cooler for this PC. Plus, I'm thinking about selling it again. You know, I'm probably gonna sell it or try to sell it. And I wanted to upgrade the cooler. So it's like, do I spend the money on getting an AIO, or do I just get a tower cooler? You know, what I'm gonna do here. Plus, I was considering case swap and painting the 7700 XT I have white, and putting in a white case and, you know, selling it like that, or trying to sell it like that. But I decided that to go ahead and get a tower cooler and see if I could find one at a budget. So I started poking around. I was going to get a black version of the one I like that people have been liking a lot so far recently, and I decided not to, because I saw a spring sale on another one, which is the cooler I'm talking about right now, which is the ID Cooling. Yeah, ID Cooling SE214 XT. Is a fully RGB, and it is actually the tallest tower I have ever used. I'm used to using like $11 AliExpress towers, and they cool just fine. Like, I have them in a lot of PCs. They cool really good. And actually, I didn't even realize this one was as big as it was. You know, pictures don't do it justice. I want to be in really big. But anyway, so I bought it, and I liked this so much I went ahead and got two more. I got a white one and a black one, and they are right now the white one is for sale for on sale for like 14 and change. The black one, the second one I bought, was on sale for 15 and change. The first one I bought the other day was like $17. Anything like this, any fan like this, any cooler like this under $20 is an amazing price. So my main deciding factor was, if I was going to buy an AIO, it was going to be $53 to $58. And when I found the tower cooler as sub 20, I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to save the money. I'm going to buy the tower cooler. And the funny thing is the tower cooler looks so good here and changed the aesthetic up so well that now I'm torn about the case swap thing, you know, but the white build. But the problem is, I got my 9070 that I want to be my main computer, and it's white, so I have to do white. I don't know, it's crazy. I wish I had an excuse to have multiple PCs like this running, but I don't know. Maybe I can use this for the house computer. Maybe I can put my 7700 XT in the living room for everybody to use there, and then I can use it as a secondary gaming hub. And my PC in the living room right now is 13400F with a 2060. So I guess I could always sell that instead. That'd be easier to sell because it'd be cheaper. Anyway, the whole point is to showcase this cooler. I usually talk and then run some B-roll in the back over it. You'll most likely see Black Myth: Wukong because that's the game I play the most. I have footage of, so I have before and after, and it's a 20-degree difference. I think it's a great looking cooler, and it's at a price that you can't beat. And of course, I'll have affiliated links in the description if you want to go check it out yourself. Right now, like I said, right now, white ones and black ones they're both the white and black are on sale. $15 for black, $14 for white. And even when it wasn't on sale, the price is like, it's kind of hard to beat. I've never seen a cooler this size that goes for that price and cools as well. So yeah, it's just something maybe you guys want to jump on. And as a matter of fact, I like this cooler so much that I've rethought, you know, I've been building a whole bunch of white PCs recently. I'm going back to building black ones again. I have 2 black cases I have my eyes on. One's $55, the other one's $60. You know, and typically, you know, there no RGB in the case, and typically I like to buy cases with full ARGB because it costs money, a decent amount of money, to buy a decent ARGB hub with controller and fans, and that can easily add up to $30 to a build. So if you're spending $60 on a case and spending another $30 on a build, that's kind of expensive. It's no longer budget at that point. So, well, anyway, what I'm considering though is, instead of buying ARGB fans, just leave the fans plain, and because this cooler is so big, you can just use the cooler as your ARGB lighting. Although I guess I would still have to get a hub, so that does kind of suck. But spending $11 to $13 on a hub versus spending $28 to $30 on a hub plus a whole new set of fans, and possibly even more, because if you're using a case that has 4 fans instead of just 3, that means you got to buy 2 packs of fans, or a 3 and 1 individual, which winds up being the same thing. So again, guys, this is not going to be the last time you see this cooler, and I guess I'll talk about it again the next time I do a review where I have no ARGB except the CPU cooler, and see if maybe that's just worth doing. And if not, well, no big deal. Just won't do that anymore. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace.